Hi, I'm Eva Murphy from Electronic Engineering at IT Sligo, and this is my Leaving Cert Maths Grinds channel. I'll regularly add new videos for both higher and ordinary level maths, so make sure you subscribe below and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Right, let's have a look at this one. This was question 6. Find the values of m for which the equation 2m minus 1 x squared plus m plus 1 x plus 1 equal to 0 has real roots. Okay, so if it has real roots, then b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0 for equal roots. It is greater than 0 for two real roots. Okay, so therefore it's greater than or equal to 0 for any number of real roots. Okay, so this is the one we're going to use to show that this equation has real roots. Okay, right, so to do that, we have to find b squared minus 4ac. Okay, so any quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c. So in this one, a is equal to 2m minus 1. This is why they tend to write it in a bracket before the x squared, because they're telling you all of that is a. So in the same way, then b is equal to m plus 1 and c is equal to 1. Okay, so b squared minus 4ac, then let's work that out. So b is m plus 1 squared minus 4 by a by c. Okay, so this one here is m plus 1 by m plus 1, or if you know it, square the first, square the second, twice the product of the two. Okay, whichever way you have of working out brackets like this. Okay, the long way of doing it, I'll just do it here in the corner, is you split the first one and you do it by everything in the second bracket plus 1 by everything in the second bracket. M by everything in the second bracket, and you go back for the plus 1 by everything in the second bracket. Okay, and that's where you'll get m squared plus m, plus 1 by m is m, and 1 by 1 is 1. And therefore m squared plus 2m plus 1. Okay, so that's the longer way of doing it. The shorthand way is square the first, you get m squared, square the second, 1 by 1 is 1, and twice the product of the two. So the product of the two, 1 by m is 1m, and twice it is 2m. Okay, so let's multiply this out. Well, 4 by 1 is 4, so 4 by 2m is minus 8m, minus by minus is a plus, 4 ones are 4. Okay, and we want all this to be always greater than or equal to 0. So let's tidy it up. M squared, I have plus 2m minus 8m, so that's minus 6m, and 4 and 1 is 5. Let's solve this to get my critical values. Okay, so it's the factors of 5 that add to give me minus 6. Okay, so 5 is your guide number. I have plus 5 by plus 1 gives me 5. Minus 5 by minus 1 also gives me plus 5. And then it's which one of these, when you add them, gives you the minus 6 in the middle? Well, it's the bottom one. Okay, so we split the m here into m and m, and we split the 5 into its factors. The right pair, because any of these are factors of 5, are the ones that gives you the middle number. So minus 5 minus 1, greater than or equal to 0. So our critical values, m is equal to 5 and m is equal to 1. Okay, so just like when we did inequalities, this is the same idea. So again, watch the videos if you're not sure. Okay, so our critical values are 1 and 5. So if I draw this quadratic, I am going to get something that looks roughly like that. Okay, you have to use our imagination a bit, that's 1 and that's 5. They're the two critical values, or in other words, where it crosses the x-axis. And we want to know, where is this graph greater than 0? Okay, so this is our 0 line. So it's greater than 0 anywhere up here. Okay. So how do we describe that proportion of the graph? Well, that's when x is less than 1, because you see when x is less than 1, we're up here in this top half of the graph. So our solutions when x is less than or equal to 1, and this graph is also above the line over here. It's when x is greater than or equal to 5.
If you've enjoyed this video, then why not join us in IT Sligo and use maths in practice? In conjunction with industry, we've designed an exciting new program in electronics and self-driving technologies, which uses cutting-edge techniques such as artificial intelligence, computer vision, and virtual and augmented reality. You'll need a H5 in maths to qualify. Check out the link below.